Hello, Timmy Nafso here, Executive Vice President of FortisPay. And we're actually talking about customer service and the evolution of customer service, especially in a phone call center atmosphere. And what we've actually seen from an evolution perspective, originally you'd always have people actually answering the phone, and then eventually it shifted to prompt dialing and routing. So somebody would call in and you'd press 1 for this, 2 for that, and so on and so forth as routing continued to kind of shift around the organization. And one thing that we've actually seen is there's a lot of businesses still utilizing that technology, but the customer experience, if you were to ask anybody, they really don't like it. So what's the response to that? So over time, the shift has actually went towards going to the website and actually reviewing a wiki page or frequently asked questions or something along those lines. And then even furthermore, those that are ahead of the curve, we've actually put into place chat support. This is something that we actually recently launched about a year or so ago to encourage chat within our organization, as well as from our customers being able to chat with us. And this is interesting because really we're trying to look at a frictionless experience between the customer and the business. And what is it that the customer actually wants to do? Do they really want to pick up a phone and call? And the answer is typically not, unless it's a more sophisticated or complex question, or they need to be walked through something. So the chat support has allowed an easy way to answer questions, give and take, and that actually follows the trend of how people utilize text messaging and utilize quick chat with one another just from a human nature perspective. We're seeing less people actually pick up the phone and call. And when you actually talk about the youth today, one thing that is actually interesting to see is they're not familiar with actually picking up the phone and calling in a lot of cases because they're just not used to it from a cultural perspective. It's very uncomfortable for them. So knowing that trend of who the buyer is, who the customer is, and where they're going, we understand the value of chat, the value of being able to get answers quickly, and the value of saving time for people from being on a call, being prompted around. So there's also this new introduction of AI, artificial intelligence, that's been introduced to business. And there are companies that are the forefront of that, and they're really starting to focus on, getting away from the outsourced customer service experience where it's going to other countries for cheaper dollars, right, and bringing it back in-house and utilizing technology to answer quick questions. And as the technology grows, we'll see more sophisticated chatbots come into play. But these chatbots are actually essentially allowing you to interact utilizing wiki pages, Facebook, so on and so forth, to answer questions. We also are expecting that artificial intelligence by 2020, you're going to start seeing a shift from mobile to chat, right, using artificial intelligence, and it's about a 30% shift is the expectation towards artificial intelligence handling customer service issues, especially at a low level. There's this argument in the space, is this going to take jobs? Well, to answer that question, it really depends, right? I think that by shifting away from offshore customer service and bringing it back into the United States, the shift actually adds jobs to those technology companies that exist in the United States and are offering this type of service or solution to businesses. In addition to that, the other conversation is it actually replacing jobs, or is it really just helping the customer service experience be from 30-minute wait times, 1-hour wait times to shorter periods of time? So it's really allowing businesses an opportunity to help their customers with shorter answers, quicker opportunities to help them, rather than sending them through a call for them to just find out it was a 2-minute answer they could have given and not wasted everybody's time through answering that call. So it's really interesting to see this shift. It's an exciting time for us to be in customer service, and we're really excited to see what may happen over the next several years. But pay attention to artificial intelligence, pay attention to chatbots, pay attention to the chat apps that exist today. As we know, in China, there are apps that exist that actually, that's how payments run, right? It's through a chat program that it runs. That's how money is exchanged between two friends or between a father, mother, and a babysitter, as an example. And that's all being done through chat and through technology. So artificial intelligence is very interesting to see. It's very exciting to see, and interested to see where it's going. Please chat here. Let us know your thoughts. Thanks for listening.